Hey everyone, Retro Dude here for my first YouTube video. I might as well show an awesome event here at California Extreme, Santa Clara, California. Helping set up, and we got power, so most of the games are up. So just gonna do a quick walk around here. Awesome classic games. Hopefully someday I'll have some of mine in it. Not everything's powered up as you can see yet, but we're getting there. We have the awesome Jeri Ellsworth visiting us. If you don't know who she is, do a search, Jeri Ellsworth. Very, very wonderful person. As you can see, there's still a lot of setup going on, so one of the best arcade games right here, Star Wars. Got quite a few examples. A dedicated Empire Strikes Back. Those not in the know, this was a upgrade kit for existing Star Wars games. To me, and to a lot, it's not quite as good as Star Wars, but it's still an awesome vector game. So, it's a good one. A couple Star Castles. One's not powered up yet. A lot of pinball here, but pinball arcade, pretty much something for everyone here. A nice cocktail Star Wars. Folks in the know here, just to let you know, I did verify earlier, this is a genuine 25-inch Amplifone monitor in this. The holy grail pretty much of monitors. Very cool. As you see, some of us are play testing, which it is semi-legitimate. You do need to test these games when you move them, because these old PC boards, some of them over 30 years old, do move around and connections come loose. So it's nice to keep them going. My 9-year-old son's in here somewhere. He just kicked my butt on Boot Hill. 8 kills to 5. Yes, I was trying. A little embarrassed, but proud of him. Again, of course, everything's not powered up, folks. These are working games, just not everything's plugged in yet. We'll be there tomorrow. Coming up on a bunch more pinballs here. And then arcades on the other side. Just do a quick pan for you. Moon Cresta, one I used to play when I was a kid. Very cool. Whirlwind. Last year there was one. Oh, it is here. This is it. Folks, this is an interesting story. Let me show you this. Whirlwind, a classic pinball. Very cool game. I think mid-90s, I believe. I'm not sure. And there's a little fan normally up here, and Jeri Ellsworth herself actually showed on one of her YouTube channels how to modify this, folks. You could actually modify with a leaf blower, so you get a heck of a surprise when you get into bonus round with a multi-ball. This thing shoots air out, and it's pretty awesome. Let me see if I can get down here. I'll show you the leaf blower. I can't see it, but hopefully I can pick it up with a phone here. Can't see what I shot, so if you didn't see it, I apologize, but trust me, it's up there. It's usually just a little fan. Another cool little game here, Baby Pac Man. I think late 80s this came out. It's actually kind of half pinball, half Pac Man. Very cool. It goes between video and pinball segments in the same game. It's kind of a compromise, of course, but it's quite fun. Never seen this one. I'm looking forward to playing it. Unfortunately, I don't have $400. It's for sale, but it's actually a pool game. You actually use legitimate pool sticks, and somehow on the monitor it shows a pool table. There's my son that kicked my butt on. Hi, Gregory.
Hi.
Kicked my butt on Boot Hill. Congratulations again, buddy. Congratulations again. Walking around here. Not going to spend a whole lot of time here. There's a lot of the newer stuff, which I'm not really into as much. Actually, let's go this way. Got a couple more pins. And some good old classic arcades. I had a Xevious. Bought it cheap, sold it cheap, regret it. But needless to say, I don't have it anymore. Food Fight's on a self-test here. Someone will, I'm sure, fix that one for tomorrow. This show, folks, actually officially starts tomorrow. Those of us that help set up actually get to kind of test stuff out and play the games. So, which is cool. So, a few more arcades that aren't quite powered up yet, and another row of pins. Let's come back around here. And again, here's another angle. Okay, here we got some of the kind of newer games, some of them. Still some classics, of course, Smash TV. And then over here, we have, I'll talk about that one in a second. We got some of the newer stuff, Hydro Thunder and whatnot. Folks, Super Sprint. Very cool game. I believe there's another one, Championship Sprint, that had 2 steering wheels. Quite a story on this one. That was a perfect mix of how to control the race was to have 3 steering wheels, because that allowed a computer to be on the screen at all time. A drone car or computer-driven car could actually determine the length of the race, so people couldn't just camp out on the racetrack. See, there's always a 4th car or a green one that's always going to be computer controlled no matter what. So you get 3 players going, this thing's a riot, and this is awesome. This is a really hard one to emulate too. But basically these are pretty much spinners on steering wheels, and you had to literally spin the wheel to kind of curve, get a little drift thing going. Really cool game. I hope to own this someday. I'd settle for the Championship Sprint 2-player, but whatever. Either way, hopefully I'll get that one. It's really fun. So we come down here, a Neo Geo. You'll see when I get my room set up, I have a 4-slot Neo Geo. This also appears to be a 4-slot. Basically it uses large cartridges of games, game programs, so very cool. Front line, when I used to pump quarters in up at the liquor store when I was a kid. Some more games here. And check these guys out. This is pretty cool. You see some really unique things at California Extreme. Folks, you ever get a chance, you got to check this thing out. Very, very cool. My kid's going to get a kick out of that. Too bad my 4-year-old isn't here. All right. And rounding back. Final row over here. Some more classic cabinets. And then there's some pinballs. Very nice pinballs here. Some vintage stuff. I'd say 60s. Yep, 61, 63. Very cool. Still setting up, obviously. Oh, here's another Super Sprint here. Not quite powered up. Cool. 2 of them here this year. Very nice. I think that's about it. So, folks, I'm going to come back around where I came in, and we'll call it a day or a night. One more row of pins. One of the many vendors setting up. And here's some more arcades on the way out. So, let me know what you think of the video. Sorry for the poor quality. I couldn't find the charger for the Super 8 that I will be using. But I'm having to use my Nexus phone, for those not in the know, for this video. Hopefully it looks good enough for YouTube. And let me know your thoughts. Have a good one.